Yo, what's going on, people? Hopefully you can hear me. I've just started the stream. I'm just testing something and I'll be with you in a second. My headphones, for some reason, are not connected to my... they're not connected to my PC. Bluetooth. It's very frustrating. Bear with me. How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm just going to get this up. Just bear with me. Paired. Connect. Connected. Alright, now I can come and test my audio. So let's see. Hello. Wait, why is live chat off? That's annoying. Now I can come and test my audio. So let's see. Alright, is this working now? You're going to hear me over and over again once it starts working. It's probably going to be super... No, you guys could probably already hear it. I'm sorry. My headphones don't want to work, but I'm trusting the audio is working. Can someone confirm the audio is working for me? Just going to copy this link. We're going to go put it in the Discord. Well, actually, we don't even need to. I'm just going to go at... I'm just going to say... There we go. Boop. Cool. Yo, what's up, Labax? Apologise if I say your name wrong, guys. It's been a long time since I streamed, so I'm just getting used to it. I just need to get... Where is... Oh, I forgot to get my laptop out. Got to always have your peripherals ready, and I was not ready. I wasn't ready. Let's move this over, bring this over, type in my password, and here we go. By the way, let me know if there's any issues, you've got any problems, and we can sort that out. All right, go to YouTube Studio. Audio off for a minute. Content. Audio is all good. Hey, thanks for confirming that, Labax. We're going to get started, by the way. We're going to be building some stream elements. So currently we are streaming, and I want to build like elements for that stream, but we need to come up with some cool ideas. So we'll figure that out. We'll see how it goes. We're going to code up a bunch of cool little things, probably not all in one stream. We only got an hour, well, 55 minutes. But we'll try our best to get what we can done in that time. And then I'm going to be making it all open source. So you guys can come in and be like, make some changes. We'll do some pull requests. I might even do a few on stream for you guys. And we can see how that goes. All right, let's open up the live panel here. And we want live chat. And we want to check if the audio is working. And we can see how that goes. There we go. Nice. Here we are. Everything seems to be working. Let's share this out to Twitter. Let's open up a folder. We need to go to projects. Personal? No. YouTube? No. Which one is it? Well, I guess it's YouTube, but I want it in its own area. Let's call it personal. Let's create a new folder and call this YouTube or Stream Elements. Although I'm pretty sure there's something actually called Stream Elements. And we're going to open this up in Visual Studio Code. Alright, there we go. That is shared. Sharing it with the world. Yo, what's up? Masahood Odamnu. I apologise for the names. I'm going to be awful at this. It's been so long since I've done this. But yo, what's up, man? I hope it's going well. I hope it's all good. Also, there's a new feature. I'm just going to test this. So, message pinned. What does that do? Oh, does it just pin you to the top? Ah, see, I saw it pin people to elsewhere, but... Cool. I just wanted to test what the pinning did. I thought it might pop up on screen or something saying it was pinned. It doesn't. That's an element we can create though, I guess. There's some stream stuff. So yeah, we're going to be building some stream overlays. Now, I don't know where we're going to start with this or what the I missed, but maybe you guys can give me ideas. What elements do you guys think we should build? Should we build... I saw... the coding train, Daniel Schiffman, he actually did this on stream as well. He built a live polling system, which was pretty cool. I think we want to do something like that so we can have polls up on screen. What else do we want to do? We want to have some sort of notification system. So like so to be able to notify us when we pin something, so having a little pinned list. What else can we do? Obviously, when people become members, donate, we want that all popping up on screen, and we want to do that ourselves. We don't want to rely on any third-party source. We want to build our own stuff to make it fun. You can call me Mass. Okay, Mass. Thank you for the confirmation there. Also, my PC was freaking out. By the way, let me know if the quality dips or anything during this live stream. I'm supposed to have a better camera up here, but my camera for some reason would not connect to my PC, so I'm using my phone. We're going to swap the phone out hopefully next time we do a stream and use the actual thing, but we'll see how it goes. Also, my light is a bit weird. There we go. Right, well, these aren't working, so I'm going to take those off anyway, and then we're going to be headphoneless. All right, so let's get started. What's the first thing we want to build? Do we want to plan something? Do we want to open up Notion? Do we want to get the whiteboard out? Promise, if I get the whiteboard out, I don't think you guys get to see it very well. I have to create a new panel for that. Let's go to personal, or no, let's go to projects. Let's create a new project called page. Oh, well, a page in a project. And we'll call this stream elements. Boom, and there we go. And then what can we do in here? So let's come up with some ideas. All right, guys, what do you guys think we should do? So I think a live polling system. What else can we have? We can have a... there could be something to do with Discord. Discord stuff, question mark. We'll come up with some more things. Yo, what's up, Emmanuel? How's it going? Aaron! Aaron is in the house. Welcome. We're just getting started. So, live polling system, Discord stuff. What else can we do? Oh, what do we say? Members notification. So it pops up on screen when there's a new member. What things we do? It's a new subscriber while live, I guess. So while we're live, we'll show the new, maybe just a little bar at the bottom to show the latest public subscribers, which would be pretty cool, I think. What else can we do? So I think there's, what is it? Basically, we want to show a bunch of different things on screen at once, but we want to do it all ourselves. So maybe some animated emojis or animations that happen on click or similar. So a couple of things we could do. So I have two ideas here. We can use ML5 to create like some neural network that can tell what I'm doing and thinking. Let's say if I double clap or something like that, it'll play an animation on the screen saying like, I don't know, something. We can come up with something, right? So we could use some neural networks and machine learning stuff. That's something I've been getting into at the minute, so that's something we can definitely look into. But I think the live polling system is the main one I want to do to start, because it'll be cool to then be able to poll what you want to see next. So live polling, Discord stuff, members notification, new subscribers while live. There's also Discord stuff. So let's head over to Discord. Oh, community showcase. What's going on in here? So we could have some different things happening in here. What can we have? Maybe some role-based stuff as well. So certain roles can see when you become a member of the channel. There's loads of different things we can do. I don't know. What do you guys think? Any ideas you guys come up with? I'll be happy to hear them, so fire them in. For now, I'm thinking the live poll system. Let me know. You guys tell me in the chat what you want to see. Do you want to see live poll system? Do you want to see any of the other ones or something else? Let me know. I'm going to create a folder in here called, one of them is live poll. I think, live poll, that's one we're going to do, definitely. So that's in there. What we're going to build this stuff with as well, I'm going to be using JavaScript for the majority of it. It's obviously going to be a front end. It needs to work in the web browser, because then we can use it as an overlay inside of OBS, Open Broadcast Software System, OBS, something like that. It's something similar. So yeah, that's some good ideas. So live poll. Let's. If you guys have no different ideas, we can go with this and we can see how that works. have a sip of water. Don't forget to drink your water, guys. All right. So I want to do some code in this video. So let's work on it. What are we going to build it with first? So we're going to build it with maybe the front end could be in Vue.js, Vue 3. That'll be a pretty cool one, I think, because then we've got the polling system. So we need, what elements do we need to this? Let's create folders. Or you know what, let's go into Notion and go under here and do a little tab. All right, so we need somewhere you guys can go and vote. So we need a voting station. Once we have voting station, we need some sort of API to handle all of this stuff. And on top of that, we need the overlay, the stream overlay. So that'll be where you actually see the poll changing with all the options. Are they the 3 elements we need? I think so, right? They're all the 3 things we need. So we've got a live polling, voting station, API, stream overlay. Is there anything else we need? So you guys, so how's this workflow going to work? You're going to see all the cogs spinning in my head in a minute. But we need to have a voting station. You guys have to be somewhere to vote, but we need an API to handle the requests. We use post requests and all that to handle this. And then we need a stream overlay. So something what shows on stream, something where you guys can go to and vote yourselves. All right, let's do that. Let's start off with the API. So what we need in here is API/surfer.js. We're going to be using Node.js for this, just so in case you're wondering. Let's open up the terminal API. So open integrated terminal in API, clear. There's a npm init y to create a package.json file. Let's close this, and in our package.json file, what we're going to need, we need somewhere we can make endpoints to. So we're going to use Express. So let's just do npm I express. We're going to need a database. Now, personally, I love MongoDB. It works really well. If you guys got any suggestions, fine way. For now, I'm going to use Mongoose, which is an interface for Mongo in Node.js. So we'll use Mongoose, Express. Do we need accounts? So one thing that's going to be hard to manage is when we're voting, when we're voting, people are going to be able to spam votes to say, let's say we have 4 options, A, B, and C, and D. Someone's going to be like, let's say if A is the answer, they want to C, but most people want to see C. To win A, they're just going to spam A, aren't they? So how do we fix that? So we could either have an account system, we can have something else, I'm not sure. Yo, what's up, Caliburn? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for your little dab. Oh, I just punched my light. I apologize. Whoops. Yeah, so cool. By the way, am I center in screen? I feel like I'm off center. Tell me if I'm center in my camera in the bottom left. I feel like I'm slightly off. It's fine. Which way do I have to walk? Is this way fixing it? Is this way fixing it? I feel like this way fixes it. Well, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Cool. So npm install Express and Mongoose. They're the first ones we need. Let's get something set so we can make a request to MongoDB. Oh, and .env. I knew there was something I was missing. We need .env. Just a tad. Yeah, just a tad. Thanks, bud. All right. npm i.env. Okay, before I'm just gonna click enter. If I forget, I'll add another one in a second. There we go. All right, we've got all those. Let's close. They're all in there. Let's create some scripts. Oh, we need nodemon. So we actually need to do that separately anyway. I-D nodemon, because nodemon allows you to refresh your server every time you make a change. Or node application. Super simple, super fun, super easy. There we go. Let's clear that. Let's now go into. Also, I just thought about something here. Let's turn my brightness down on this Mac because it's super bright. There we go. And there we go, nodemon. So in here, I'm gonna remove these. I'm gonna create a def script, and this is just gonna say nodemon surfer.js, just like that. And that should be good, I think. So if we just go npm run def, it should just say, you know, clean exit, waiting for changes before restart. There we go. So that's working. Oh, clear that. Go to Surfer, and inside our Surfer. Okay, so what do we want? What do we want? We want to get Express const. Oh, another thing I want to do is I want to move this to be type module, because I want to use import instead of, I want to be able to use the import syntax. So import Express from Express, just like that. We're going to import Mongoose from Mongoose, and we're going to import .env from .env, and we can say .env.config to get that working. So let's create a little .env in here, new file .env. We're going to have a few things. We're going to have a port. We're going to set it to 3000. What else do we need? So we've got the port. We're going to need brain. Mongo URI, so Mongo URI, which is going to be equal to localhost, and we'll call this live, or we'll call this something to do with the stream. So we'll say, do you stream on Twitch? Mass, I used to. I considered streaming to Twitch, but I just like keeping it all in one place on YouTube. So I stream games to Twitch. So if I play a game, I'll do it on Twitch rather than on YouTube. It just depends, really. It just depends. So let's go here. Let's call this the TP, or no, let's call this the stream polling. Stream poll. That's fine. We can update the names later. What else do we need? So we've got .env, Mongo localhost, stream poll, port 3000. Cool. I think we're good. Mongo URI. That's all we need for now. That's cool. That's cool. Let's get that in there. So what we want to do is we want to make an app from Express. We want to. Should we create a separate area to create our database? Let's just do it in here. We can clean it up later. You guys can help clean it up as well because it's going to be open source. It'll be on my GitHub, and I'll put a link in the description once we're done that and we sell it up. So let's go here. Port 3000. That's fine. And under here we'll say app.listen. .listen, we'll do an arrow function. Obviously we need to pass through the port arrow function, and we'll say console.log. We'll use back surface is run on. And for now, do we want to define the host? I guess host is equal to for now, HTTP local host. Does it need a port? Is that what host is? That'll do. We can work with that. Host / no, port will just go on the end with a colon. Like that. And the host actually, I need to actually get the host. So const host is equal to size or local host HTTP. Probably should have a protocol as well. You know, yeah, that's fine. Cool. So let's try and run this. npm run def. We should just see. We should get a console log. Hopefully, server running on localhost. There we go. Perfect. If we go to this, we should get. Yeah, cannot get. That's fine. Oh, hello everyone. Boop. All right, so we've got that running. We've got a port and a host. Let's keep this near top, and we can bring that down here. All right, so we need a couple of things. So we need to say app.use, and we're going to be using express.json because we want to make sure everything's done in JSON. It's super easy. You know, JSON's the best thing. JSON's one of the best things. We'll use that. It's fine. All right, let's see. So we've got app.use JSON. So we'll say app.use. What else do we need? We don't need URL encoded right now. You know what? I think that's good for now. We're going to need cores. App.use. Request. Next. Yep, cores. Allow it anywhere for now. We can fix that later. Do we need that extra one? We don't need that extra one, do we? There we go. So header. Rest lot. Header, allowed headers, and next. I think that's right. So we want the origin, express content type, and accept. That should be fine. If we have any errors, we'll fix that up later. We'll see how it goes. All right. So we've got the start of this. What routes do we need? So we need an a post request where we can say. Well, we're also going to need an admin panel. Oh, I need somewhere I can actually initialize a poll. It needs to be secured as well. That's fine. We can come up with that later. So we'll say post not post, sorry, we could say poll/new. We'll use Express for now. Obviously, this needs a request and a response. Let's also get Mongoose app. So we've got our app here, but let's say mongoose.connect. And then we want to say process.env mongo URI, new URL parser unify topology. There we go. That should work. And we can do .then arrow function console.log MongoDB connected. Let's have a look. Hopefully that should work. If it doesn't work, it's because this is localhost and not 127.0.0.1. Because for some reason, that normally doesn't matter, but for some reason for me, there you go. MongoDB connected straight away. That's a win. All right, we've got a few things going. We've got a few things going for us. So we've got a new poll. And we want to create this new poll. So let's say, what do we want for a new poll? Yep, a title. We want some options, which would just be an array. We'll get it from our body. Oh, don't do it all for me. Jesus. We need to import a poll. So we're going to need to create a folder called models. I'm also going to create a new folder in here because it's annoying me, that thing. We'll call this the stream overlay. We'll come back to that later. Just write it so it did, you know, it's easier that way. So we've got models and we'll create a poll model in a second. What do we need? Actually, no, let's go create the model now. So we'll call it poll.js. Now, what do we need in here? We need to, well, first we need to import Mongoose again from Mongoose. Remove that semicolon, it's not required. And we'll say const schema is equal to Mongoose schema. We'll say const poll schema is equal to a new schema. We need a title, which is a string, and required is true. So this would be title. This would be like the question I asked, like, what do you want to see me do next, sort of thing. Options. Now this is going to be a type of a string array. That's a good point. Required is true. Is there a way I could set, like, you know, I don't know. We'll figure it out later. So we need title options. Do we need anything else? Do we need to create that, or? So this is just a poll. So we can link to this later. For now, that's fine. So we have a poll. Where are we going to store? Okay, so we need we do need something. We need votes. And that is going to be a array of numbers, and they will correspond depend on the index. And we don't need a default for that, and it does not need to be required. That's something we can create later on. Now let's go export default mongoose.model poll schema poll. Correct. Cool. Close that. And there we go. So now we can import this. So up here we can say import poll from ./models/poll. And now that should work. Poll options, and that's all. They're the only two required ones. Poll.save.then poll created. Okay, so we need to work on this. JSON. I always like to send. We're going to break this up. So we want a success in here. And the success will be true. Message poll created, and we want to pass the poll ID. Poll dot or ID poll ID. There we go. And then if there's an error, we'll go back here with success false. False and an error, and we'll pass back an error. We could probably send a message too, just so we can see it. Error.message, like that. And then we'll pass the whole error as well, just so we can see it. Oof. Anyone any questions? You all seem pretty quiet right now, although there's over 10 of you here. How's it all going? Is everybody understanding so far? No questions? I kind of want to, okay, I'm going to put this, I want to make this a bit more cleaner. I don't like the .then and that syntax. I'm going to make this asynchronous. I'm going to make this an await, but I'm going to put it in a try. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in a try and a catch, and we'll catch the error. And all I want to do is copy this, paste that there, copy this, delete those and paste that here. That's all we need to do to swap that into a try and catch. I think it's just easier to read as well, especially having it all on one line. And this way I can break it down a bit easier without having to worry. Okay, so we're going to try to save. If it's successful, then we will get a success true. If it's not successful and it throws an error, we'll catch that error and we'll send it back to you saying, hey, there's an error when we create that new user. Cool. This also needs to be authenticated, but we'll come to that later. So we've got this app new poll. Should we try it? Let's try it. I'm going to create a new thing inside of here. This is going to be called requests. I think it's actually requests. HTTP or server.requests. REST requests. I forgot what it's called. 1 second, let's figure it out. REST client, here it is. I'm using this to basically, what you're about to see in a second. Scroll down, I need a file called, no file name? .htp or .rest. Cool, that's fine. So just any file called, so I'm going to create a new file called requests.rest. There we go. And then it should be using HTTP. So I should be able to go HTTP /localhost 3000 /poll. Is that what we've got it? /poll. Do we want to do /API poll? We'll create a thing for APIs. So yeah, we're going to have an API. API poll /new. We'll use HTTP 1.1, I think. What's this saying here? What's it say? So, oh yes, you need to define what is at the start. So post request using HTTP 1, /1. /1.2, what? It'll be fine. That should work. That should work. Let's see. So we're going to make a request now, and we want content. So let's go here. We want to pass title and options. So we want to say content. Content length. Content type is going to be application /JSON. We're going to pass through a title. So we're going to say title, and this is going to be welcome, or what do you want to see next, ? We're going to have some options, which is going to be an array. So what do you want to see next? Let's say, you know, we'll do the movie route. Avengers, Harry Potter, or Star Wars. Now guys, what do you want to see next? Avengers, Harry Potter, or Star Wars? So now if we hit send request, either surface, we should check if we have any errors. Cannot find module, close that, poll. So yeah, I need to stop the surfer because I created a new file afterwards and run again, and that should fix it? No. Stream it, can't find module, poll, imported from live poll, API models, poll. Oh, for some reason, it requires me to put .js at the end. And there you go, that's working now. Let's try this again. Here we go, send request. Success true, poll created, and there's our ID. So if we open up Mongo now, so if I open up my CMD, can I access it through my CMD? I don't think I can. Let's try it. Mongo. Oh, I can. We're going to say show DBs. You can see I have a lot here. Stream poll. So we're going to say use stream poll. What do we want to do then? So if we now say db.poll, polls.find. There we go. So you can see it's here. So you can see the same ID is here. It's now in there. Oh, maybe we need an activation period. And if it's complete. Oh, I'm starting to think of things we need in here. So we need a complete Boolean. So I'm going to say complete. It's going to be a type Boolean. And by default, it's going to be false. The reason we need the complete property is to say, has it been finished? Are we done with it? If it's not finished, then we'll show it. Moon Knight. Oh, Star Trek or Moon Knight. Good choice, Mass. Moon Knight is absolutely amazing. One of the Marvel things I enjoy. I don't enjoy many of the Marvel TV shows. It's going to be controversial now. Aaron's probably already looking at me gone off. But yeah, don't worry. Moon Knight is one of the good ones. So we have a Boolean type complete. Do we need an active? So we need to be able to set active on, okay. Maybe the active will be handled on the front end. No, on the live thing by me, by being able to pass through the ID. No, I want to be able to set one active. Active, type Boolean, and default true. False. We'll set it live from the back end system. So I'll have a system where I can see on a different screen. I'll be able to go like, okay, create a new poll be called blah blah blah. I'll get it ready and then I'll hit active and then it will go active. Just because I might want to create a poll beforehand but not have it active straight away. And then complete will tell us that it's completely done with. Or maybe I don't need a complete now I have an active. Because that way this will show. We're gonna go without the complete for now. We'll come back to that later. I know our current one is probably gonna be have an issue, but that's fine. Let's close this response panel down. Okay, so we can create a new poll, but now we want to be able to vote on that poll. So one thing we're gonna want to do is we're gonna go app.post. We're gonna say /API/poll/vote. And then we're going to have in an asynchronous, async. We're going to have a request and a response, value pass through. And in here, I'm going to say const. We're going to need the ID and the option. Yep, that's right. God, Copilot is too smart. It actually worries me. Rec.body. Let's see what this comes out with. So it's going to say we're going to get a poll. So we're going to find the poll by ID. We want to check if it'll throw an error if it doesn't actually. So we'll say error. There we go. That should be fine. Vote recorded. So this is good. This will work. Vote option. Wait, would the option just be the ID? Okay. So one thing we're going to need is each option is going to need an ID. So I think we need to do something else. One second. Your English is very difficult for me to understand. 1 second. Show. Understand it. I'm sorry. No, that's fine, Mass, dude. I apologize if my English is hard to understand. I'll try and speak a bit more clear. I don't know if that'll help, but we'll see. Or maybe slower. Maybe I speak too fast. So I think we're going to need an ID rather than a number because I think the number is going to be an issue. I think each option will require an ID. Can we create sub-schemas? I think we can. Const option scheme. You know what? I don't know. Maybe that's not right. Array of strings. Can we use the... Maybe we can just use the string and identify it by the string. Yes, too fast. I apologize. I try and talk a bit slower. I'm just normally a fast person. Everyone tells me, even my nan and pap used to tell me, like, you speak so fast, I can't understand you. I'm like, but why? But don't worry, I'll try and slow down. Poll. So we need to see if the vote exists, because if it doesn't, so when we create an option, okay, so when we create this option, 1 second, we actually want to create our vote straight away. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go vote is no. Let's get options, a list of options. So let's count the options. So we'll say count options. Yeah, I should have guessed that. That should have been something I guessed. That's how it worked. I don't know why my brain thought to use Copilot for that. Let's break this down. Okay, so I want to break that down to title, option, and then we're going to need votes. And now I just want to map. I want to create empty array.map .push. What is the best way to create an array with a predefined amount of values? Yo, what's up, non-suspicious? Emin, you are awesome, dude. Thank you, Emin. I really appreciate that. Yo, what's up, Non? Hi, just got back home. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. I love that you've got your little members badge showing. What member length is it now? Does it tell me? I feel like it's over 6 months, isn't it? Dude, that's insane. Dude, you're an absolute MVP. But anyway, does anyone know how I can, from the top of anyone's heads, how do you count an array? We're going to have to Google this. All right, yo, let's go here. What's that saying? I think it may be because I am French native. Nah, that's cool, man. Dude, shout out to France, by the way. Let's have a look. All right, what are we looking for? So we need to find out how to create an array with default values JavaScript. Default array values. Let's have a look. Fill with 0. No, fill was only introduced X 16. So array 24 and fill it with zeros. Okay, default value. Cool. Array length. Nice. Well, let's try that. Let's try it. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna say new array of options.length. Length array fill with 0 because we want it to be filled at 0. So hopefully that should do it for us. So let's try and create a new poll now. Let's go here. Let's say, what's the next question we're going to ask? How many? What's better? React or Vue? And now we should React and Vue. Are you ready? Let's send a request. So that's created. Let's go through and let's check. Let's do another find. Hey, 2 default values are in there of 0. Perfect. Yes, cool. So we got that working. So now we can create a poll. So now we can vote. So basically there's a voting system in here. Again, I need to protect this from spam, but for now it's good. Yo, quick shout out to Non-Suspicious for donating, well, just donating in general. Hey, we are back. Thank you, Non-Suspicious. Shout out to you, my guy. Thank you very much for sending that over. I appreciate you. You know I do. You're an MVP in the Discord community. And yeah, thank you very much. Shout out to Non-Suspicious. All right, back on track with the video. Non-Suspicious, always here distracting us, isn't he? Love the guy, but he's always distracting us. Cool, so what's next? We've got our poll, we're going to vote. What do we need to do next? We need to be able to, so we can create a poll, we can vote. We need to be able to get the poll result. So this is going to be a GET request. So we're going to say app.get API/poll. And then we're going to go async rec. Sorry, you're all good, man. I appreciate you. You're an MVP. Let's just say here. So I feel like I'm cheating, so I'm just letting Copilot do all the work for me. But this is what I do when no one's looking. I let Copilot do everything for me. I do double check it though. So we've got here. So we're doing a try and catch again. Good. It's sticking with what we're using already. We're getting our polls from poll.find. No, we want an ID. We want to get it by ID. Now to do that, let's just do this. We're going to pass through an ID. We're then going to say const ID is from recparams.find by ID. And then we're going to pass through the ID and we're going to call this poll message. I always want a message say poll found, poll there, and then any error messages. Cool. Message is in there, message in there. Cool. So we've got our responses. So let's see. Let's try this. So if we go back, it's gone. Let's go to Mongoose. I closed it. Mongo, use stream poll. I want to show DB's quick just to make sure that's right. Stream poll, that is right. Use db.polls.find.pretty. That's going to make it a bit prettier. So let's get this one because this one's actually the correct one. Let's copy this ID. Copy. Let's go to our request. I think it's ###. And then below here we're going to say a get request to http localhost 3000 API poll this HTTP 1. And that's all we need, I think. Let's just try it. Hey, success, poll found, and it's passed us the poll back. So we've got our title, options, our votes, and active. Nice, let's go. We are on a winning streak today. How much time we got left? We've got 15 minutes left. We can get some more done. We've got this. All right. So far, we've got the API working. Now, I think one thing we're going to do is we're going to put this on Github before the end of the video, so you guys can make contributions to this. So if you guys think there's something I've done wrong, or you think you can make it better, please make a pull request. I will review it. I'll bring it in, and then we can create this nice open source community going on here. It'll be a good little thing. And also, I'd love just to, even if you don't think even if you think you're not good enough, just try. You never know. I might be like, wow, that's amazing. And if I don't, I'm not going to judge you. Everyone's learning. I'm going to be here like, good try. I liked it. Let's try again. Let's maybe try doing this or doing this next time, and then we can all discuss it. It'll be a fun little thing. But anyway, let's go here. So we've got our ID. We've got what's better, React or Vue, and then it gives us our votes. Perfect. So what's next? What's next, guys? What do we need to do? What am I missing? So now we can, what was our steps again? Did we put them in Notion? No, we didn't really put them in Notion. So we've got a new poll and a get request. So we can create a new poll, we can vote to a poll, and we can get a poll's response. I feel like that's all we need to get started on a front end, right? Maybe we should create a voting station next. A voting station? Is a voting station right? Oh, I'm going to have to... By the way, my hair is a mess. That's why I'm wearing a hat. You can see it's absolutely all over the place. I need to wash it and clean it out and then brush it. And get my hair cut. That would probably be a good start. So maybe in a different stream you'll see me with a haircut. But for now, we're going to keep the hair on. We'll put it backwards. We're swapping it up. Oh, wait, my hair. Got to make sure it's in. There we go. We're swapping it up. We're going backwards. There we go. All right. Now where we're at. Where are we at? So we've got our polls. Guys, am I missing anything? I feel like I'm missing something. That's surely not everything we need to start with, right? Also, one thing we could do is we could create the results. We can get the results to be in WebSocket. So it's rapid. It's like instant results. You know what? Let's create a result. I want to do something. I want to get a /API/poll/results ID. We're going to do an asynchronous request. And then what do we want to do? We want to get ID, we want to get the poll, but we don't want all this. We just want the votes. Is that correct? Wait, I don't even need to do that, do I? I just need to do that. We just want to get the votes. I mean, I could even do that here, I think. We could just say votes. Is that going to be right? Should we try it? So I want something quicker that just gets us the results back so we can quickly update. This is just more for something for me. Let's take this. Oh, copy. So we want to be able to get the whole poll back so we can get all the information. But when it comes to just the votes, I feel like we can change that. So let's swap that up there. Send request. There we go. So we've just got the votes. Nice. So then we can make quicker requests to that. It'll be quicker, sped up. We don't need to worry about more data coming across. We've just got the data we need. And that's a better way of handling that for now. But I think WebSockets is something we're going to have to look at because it'll be quicker. We can have an open connection back and forth, especially for the view at the front. The overlay, the stream overlay, I think that's important to be quite real time so people can see the changes. All right, so that's good. So the next step, so we've got the API. The API is working. There's a few things we're going to need to do, but I think that's good. I think we've got the API. I think what we need is somewhere to create somewhere for a voting station. So let's create a new folder, call it voting station. Right, voting station, and we're going to use Vue.js. So let's just, we're probably not going to get far with this. Let's just clear this and say, what can we do? Voting station, npm create feat at latest, create in this current folder. Package, we use Vue.js, Vue, scaffold done, npm install, and hopefully we should be good. We should be well on our way to getting a voting system. So this is going to be the front end where you guys can go and vote, and then in the back end I'm going to create a way of creating new polls with an interface so it can be quicker, and we'll go through all of that together. On this stream, we might be ending this stream in 10 minutes, whatever time, in 10 minutes. But we'll make sure we have something. And then you guys can go over to the GitHub repo, make changes or pull requests, depending on what obviously you want to make. So let's have a look here. Close that. Oh, we created a thing over here, didn't we? So I can actually close. Let's close all these quickly. And now in here we got our index. Let's run it. So in here, let's just say npm run def. That should create a server on port 3000. Obviously, port 3000 is currently being used. Good point. Let's stop our other server just for a second. What do we want to do? Let's move this to a different port. So API, let's pull it on port 5000. There we go. Close that. Stop this and restart that. I should run it on port 5000. Perfect. And then let's stop this and rerun that as well. There we go. Now we go back and we refresh. We should get a Vue application with a little counter. Nice. We're well on our way to our first thing. So what we got? We got about 5 minutes before I need to put this on GitHub ready. So what can we do in 5 minutes? Let's clear this template up. Let's close this, hide that out. In source assets. Let's just delete that folder for now. We'll probably come up with some more. We're going to delete the components for now, although we'll probably use components later. And let's just remove this import, this here, and also the styling. I should have imported Tailwind CSS as well. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to use Tailwind CSS, or do you guys want to use... Would you prefer to use Tailwind CSS, or would you prefer to use... What else is there? Just vanilla CSS, or something else, Sass. I don't know. What do you guys want to use? Because this is going to be a community project. Would you prefer to use Tailwind or something else? Let me know what you guys want. I preferably would like to use Tailwind, but I know not a lot of people are a massive fan of it, so I guess that's really up to what you guys want to do. Let's just create a little main tag in here for H1 that says voting station for now. Save that, and let's have a look what that looks like on the front end. Voting station, nice. Very nice. Right, what have we got here? So we've what's next, guys? What is next? My head's getting hot, so I'm gonna have to take this off. You're gonna have to deal with my my messy hair. I'll brush it back, but there we go. That's what we're doing. Whew. H1 voting station. So what we're gonna need a few things. So I'm just gonna import ref and use, no, not use effect, that's React. Tyler, please. Ref and onMounted, is that the one? I think so. From Vue. I think that's what we need. We want onMounted because we want to basically, when we're mounted, we want to call to the active, we want to get the active station. That's an API endpoint we need. We need the active to activate, to click active, and it'll make a poll active or deactive. We'll do a toggle one, so it's just a one click, one route thing that just toggles it on and off. Cool, so we're importing ref. Let's create a const. Again, I'm not using React. Tyler, you don't have to do everything in React. And what we're going to want the poll. So this is going to get us a poll. And I'm going to set ref is equal to null for now. And then we need an onMounted. So if I go onMounted, arrow function, just log in here, get poll. Let's just have a look how just have a look if that's working over here. F12, console, refresh, get poll. Cool, so that's worked. So we're going to want to make a request to get our poll. We could hard code a hard. No. Let's do the active. Let's make get active poll. So let's go back to. That's what we're missing. We need to go back to our models. Oh, not our models. Our surfer. And we're going to need a request to get the active poll. So this currently just gets the poll, gets results by an ID. But I think what we need is get active poll. Right? I don't even, do we need the ID one? I don't know. I think that's going to be useful for the admin area to get the admin stuff. But I think for the front end, we don't need it. That's what I'm coming up with anyway. So what we're going to say is app.post. Now we're going to make a post request or put request because it's probably more relevant. And we're going to say API / poll / toggle active or active, set active, activate. We'll call it activate, although it'll be a toggle, an asynchronous call, request spam, and we just want to go get the ID. We want to go to the poll, find poll.active. Did we call it active? What did we call it? It was active. Yeah, perfect. So we want to get a poll. We want to set it to active. We want to save it, and then say poll activated. And there we go. That should be good. Or poll. No, we want to set poll is equal to not poll.active. So toggle active. No, that just looks weird, don't it? Can you use hyphens in a URL? My brain has gone to mush now. All right, so toggle active. Once you call toggle active, it will. Let's just do a post. Post and get are the only two I really use, or delete sometimes. Poll toggle active, and then let's say here poll active or deactivated, and then we're going to pass back the status of that poll. So poll.active. That'll tell us if it is actually active or if it's not active, and this will tell us if it was or was not. Cool. Let's try that out. Let's go to our requests here. Let's create a new one. I'm going to do it up here because I feel it's easier. I'm going to say post HTTP localhost 5000 because we changed it. API poll. What did we say? API poll toggle active. Content type JSON and an ID. Now let's get the ID from here. So let's say we want to toggle this one active again. So let's copy that and pass through that there. And then let's try it. Poll active status is true. Let's have a look. So last time it was not active. Now it is active. And there you go. Also, we should probably check if there's there's a check we need to do here. We need to check if there's any other polls that are active first. And either we could do two things. We can send an error message back saying, sorry, it's already active. Or there's another one already active. Or we could just go swap them out and it will swap the polls around. I think swapping is easier, especially when I'm the one managing it. Because obviously I'll be the one activating and deactivating. Or like my moderators, I'll give access to my moderators to also be able to activate and deactivate polls for me. And create new polls and stuff. So I think that's a good idea. That's a good start. We'll go with that. But we're gonna have to put this. We're gonna have to put a cork in this. We're gonna have to put a pin in this. Whatever to say in this. We're gonna have to put this on GitHub. So let's go back here. Close that. We need to go here. Let's create a new file. .gitignore. In the gitignore, we're gonna ignore any node modules. So if I go. Is that it? Is that how you do it? Any folder where... Maybe. We'll find out. We want to ignore that. We want to git ignore in here. Let's have a look. What's this say? No, let's put a git ignore in each one for now. That'll deal with this. There we go. Then we can just say node modules like that. Do we want package? No, because package lock.json will give us some issues if we keep those. Does this get rid of package lock? Does not. Does not. I know package lock has a reason to be used, but if we're going to be doing pull requests, it's going to get conflicted every time, and I don't want to deal with conflicts on that. Feet configs, all good. That's good, good, and good. All right, so let's click on live poll. I want to open up an integrated terminal. I want to say git init, git add dot. I should have done git status actually first, but no, that looks right. Okay, clear, and then we'll say git. Well, we want to basically create a new GitHub repo. So let's go to github.com. Hopefully I'm already signed in. I am new. No, we don't need that one. Repository name. So let's just call this YouTube stream poll, live poll, polling. Poll or polling? Poll. We'll do stream poll. And there we go. Public. We don't need any of these. Is it all blank? Let's just create this repository, copy this code right here. That's in the wrong one. And just paste. Enter. And failed to push some refs to this. Why? Clip. You know what? We can actually just go here and do it. Because we did not commit it. So we need to just add a message. What's the message we need to put? Just initial poll link system. There we go. Commit that. Publish branch. Okay, it looks like it's clean. Let's go here, refresh. There we go. So guys, we have now got our polling system getting ready. We're almost there. We're going to be building an overlay in the next one. Hopefully, we're going to be building the voting station out, fledging out. But if you guys want to make any pull requests, you want to do any work on this, help us out, feel free to make pull requests and we'll review them in the next stream. Or maybe if they're like quick ones, I'll do it beforehand and explain it afterwards. But let me know what you think about this stream. Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? You can also join the Discord server. The link is in the description, I think. Tell me if it's not. Edit, quick, have a quick peek. It is there, it is there, we're good. So I'll also put this repo quickly in there. So let's go back, copy, here we are, edit, I'll pull it in here, you ready? We'll go source, code, save. And there we go, that's in there, saved already. There we go, so nice. We've got all that done. I'm gonna have to end the stream here, guys. Let's go back here. So yeah, if you guys want to add in anything, add in any, if you want to make any contributions to this, feel free. I will review them and we'll do it either on stream or just outside stream, depending on what we're doing. So guys, thank you all for tuning into this stream. It's been a pleasure. I will see you in the next one. For now, peace out. I was about to put my hand on the camera like I do in my normal videos, but I've got to go over here and end it. So I'd be like here and then I'll be walking away and it's on stream. So that would have been a fail. Bye guys.